Okay, so hi guys, I'm Tanya. I'm studying in the 10th grade at the Orchid School. How many of you are sitting here like ice cream? I'm sure even if you aren't fond of ice cream, you will love Iceonic's ice cream. So, what is Iceonic? Iceonic is an ice cream cart started by two of my friends and I, Anya and Simran. We got the idea to start this way back in 6th when we were just 11. But we had a totally different idea. So it was going to be liquid nitrogen. Now liquid nitrogen involves a lot of risks regarding the quantity and is not very easy to handle. Considering we were just 11, our parents thought we should keep it at the back of our minds. But last year, we were more determined than ever to do something of our own. So we moved on to a new concept, ice cream rolls. After finalizing ice cream rolls, there's a lot of thought that goes into it, whether it should be a store, a cart, the machinery required, who we have to speak with to get the necessary supplies. So after finalizing the concept that it's going to be an ice cream cart, we moved on to the research. Now research. What kind of flavors we should have, the ingredients we require for those flavors, the cost of everything, from the machine to the cart to the supplies, everything. We've totaled everything and we came to an initial investment amount. That's when we named our business Iceonic. So why Iceonic? Iceonic stands for two words, ice cream and iconic, because we wanted our ice creams to be iconic. After gathering all of this information, we made a presentation which we then pitched to our parents. Once they were entirely convinced we could do this, they invested in us, and that's how we began. The beginning, launch day, we were all excited, geared up for the entire day. And we wanted everything to go perfectly as planned. But this obviously wasn't the case. We were scheduled to open around 4 that evening. But our machine stops working around 3:30. We freaked. We were panicking, calling everyone we could think of. And then when we finally got in touch with the machine manufacturer, he sent an electrician to us. That electrician wasn't allowed to leave till we packed up that night. Recognition. We've been featured in the Pune Times newspaper as well as on our Facebook page. And one of our interns wrote an article about us that was published in the NIE newspaper. We've been in the Sakal Times. LBV Pune has written an article about us, and we've been on the radio a few times. Events. Our first event was at Mercedes-Benz International School last May. We've also been to the Pavilion Mall for a pop-up food festival last July. This was our first time being stationed at a mall. We were really interested in how it's going to turn out. So we reached there around like 8:30 in the evening, but we weren't permitted to enter till 3 that morning, after which we had to set up for the next day. I remember bunking school and going to Iceonic. And since we are in school, we do get a lot of homework, so we'd sit at these tables in front of our cart and finish them. Every time we'd see a customer walk towards our cart, we'd immediately run back. We've also been for residential events. Our first out of Pune event was a residential one in Thane, Mumbai, and that's another one of our events. Appreciation. We received our first award at Globaland Champtown for being the youngest entrepreneurs. We've also received a Rotary Award for vocational excellence this January. Iceonic celebrated its first birthday on 15th of April 2019. We had live music, great ice cream, and it was overall a lot of fun. No business is without learnings. So let's talk about logistics. Logistics will include arranging for transport to go around for different events, making sure all your supplies reach wherever required on time, and these are really important aspects of running a business. Team management. Anya, Simran and I, we're a great team, but we do occasionally have arguments. But considering we've been business partners and friends for so long, we know each other's strengths and weaknesses, each other's capacities, and how one of us is going to react to a certain situation. People management. Handling your own team is the easy part. When it comes to handling outsiders, that's where it gets tough. Handling dealers, suppliers, it's not very easy to always communicate with them. So we've really learned how to get our point across and how to get our work done efficiently and handle different kinds of personalities. Last minute issues. Now we know that if something can go wrong, it will go wrong. And if nothing goes wrong, we're doing something wrong. Each one of our events, we've had some or the other last minute issues. And that's why we know we're going on the right track. We've learned how to come up with creative solutions no matter the issue. Marketing. Marketing includes blogs, print, radio, social media, everything. All of you sitting here must be on some form of social media or the other, and that's why social media is our main focus. We try to keep our social media pages as involving and interesting as possible. Sales targets. Now, to make enough money, break even, and make profits altogether is extremely important. So that's where sales targets come into play. It helps you formulate a plan to get to your sale target. Cash flow. Again, it's basically the same thing, but it includes profit and loss margins, and each and every rupee has to be counted and recorded. Now, what do we do with the money that Iceonic earns? We reinvest it in our business for further innovation. After taking the initial investment from our parents last, I think March, we haven't taken any more. Iceonic has been running on its own money. Outsourcing raw materials. So the base we basically make our ice cream in has come to in-house production. So, but getting the ingredients for the base, for the other ice cream, like the ingredients required to make it, this all falls under the category of outsourcing raw materials. The future. Like every business, we have a plan for the future. 3 of us want to make Iceonic a global brand. Every country, every city should have a branch of Iceonic. So, social media. You should follow all of our social media pages for daily updates, exciting contests, and a lot more. Thank you, and I hope to see each and every one of you at Iceonic really, really soon.